Hey guys, Adam here with AmericanTrucks.com, and on this episode of The Haul, I'm going over my picks for the top 5 easiest mods to install on your 19 or newer Silverado. Whether you're a truck owner who's never turned a wrench or someone with years of experience modding your Silverado, these are some mods that anyone can tackle with ease in the driveway at home. I'll be covering some appearance, functionality, and storage mods that can impact your truck with minimal effort. I'll be taking you through my list, starting at the easiest mods, going through the more involved ones, but remember they're all going to get 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter, and I'll detail exactly how long they'll take as we go through. Now before we jump into it, subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date on future content, Silverado news, and product videos, which include detailed step-by-step installs. Let's get to it. For this first and absolute easiest mod, we have to head inside the truck to take a look at the floors. Protecting your factory carpeting is important, especially if you're looking to retain your truck's value. The Rough Country heavy-duty front and rear floor mats in black are a great way to do just that, and they're arguably one of the easiest things you could possibly do. They literally drop right into place, and they even reuse the factory retainer clips on the driver's side. They're so easy, they absolutely get 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter, and they only take about 5 minutes from start to finish. Whether you're using your truck as a daily driver, or if you're heading to the work site, you're inevitably tracking in dirt, mud, and other elements into your truck that gunk up your factory carpets. These floor liners are molded to your floorboards for total protection, even under the pedals, to make sure they're catching all of the debris. And the channels lock in all of the liquid, which makes it a whole lot easier to clean. Since these are front and rear, the back passenger floors are covered too, even under the rear seats where some storage would be, which we'll take a closer look at later. Now when it comes time for cleaning, they just pop out, hose them off, and pop them right back in easily. Definitely a must for people looking to protect their investment with an extremely easy mod. If you own a truck, you're no doubt going to be using the bed to haul some cargo at one point or another. Now, if your truck doesn't have a factory bed liner, then your bed and its paint are at risk of damage from the cargo. This is by far one of the easiest mods for your Silverado, and it really serves an important purpose: protect your bed and its paint. Now, a bed liner is a simple way to protect it by laying down a rubberized mat on the bed floor. Today, we're going to be looking at the WeatherTech TechLiner bed liner in black. The TechLiner from WeatherTech is molded to the shape of your truck's bed, and it has channels throughout to catch the liquid and dirt and keep your cargo slightly elevated above those elements. Because it's just a simple mat, the install only requires you to lay the liner in the bed, along with the Velcro pads to help keep it in place with added support. It's quite literally one of the easiest mods for your Silverado, so of course it gets 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter, and it takes about 10 minutes or so with no tools required. Keeping with the bed theme, next is one of our most popular truck mods, the tonneau cover. Now, its purpose is to protect the cargo in your truck's bed from elements and would-be thieves. This proven ground, easy, hard trifold tonneau cover does just that, and as the name suggests, it fits right in with the theme of this video. It's one of the few covers that go on without the need for any tools, and it only takes about an hour or less to install, so of course it gets 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. It drops right on and clamps down. The trifold design makes it so you gain access to your bed in sections, and to open it, you just unclamp it from the tailgate side and fold it backward toward the bulkhead, where you can secure it open with the snap buckles. Easy to install, operate, and easy to use on a day-to-day basis. Next, we have some underseat storage. Truck owners are always looking to best utilize their truck. Underseat storage easily sits under your rear seats in a matter of minutes with minimal effort, which means it gets 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. Now, if your bed is full and you need more storage, or if there are things you don't want to leave outside your truck, then a bin under the rear seats is a great place to start. This WeatherTech underseat storage system sits right under those rear seats and compartmentalizes your smaller items into neat sections. It uses a retainer strap to keep it in place so the storage bin doesn't slide all over while you're driving. It's easy to access by popping up your rear seats anytime you need access to your stored items, and it's even easier to hide by just popping your seats down. The storage system is nearly invisible with the seats down, so it's pretty inconspicuous. Now, this one here isn't a lockbox for valuable items or weapons, but it's an easy way to get some extra organization for things like jumper cables and small hand tools, things the daily driver would use or the work truck owner. Either way, an underseat storage box like this is a simple install any truck owner could do. The last mod I want to focus on is one that most truck owners do right off the bat: side steps. Now, this Silverado is extremely easy to install side steps on because they come with pre-threaded holes in the rocker panel for you to just bolt the brackets up to. Now, if your truck didn't come with side steps from the factory, picking up an aftermarket set is almost a must. Now, these are the Barricade 5-inch oval bent end side step bars in black. Not only are they going to make getting in and out of your truck a whole lot easier, but they're also going to step up your truck's appearance a bunch. Now, this is a category that is absolutely saturated with an overwhelming amount of options, all accomplishing a similar goal. These particular Barricade side steps run the length of your cab, and they have 2 individual slip-resistant pads. Now, when it comes to installing them, you'll just install the brackets to the holes in the rocker panel that I mentioned earlier, and then you'll just bolt the side steps to those brackets. It's a job that can be done in about an hour with very simple hand tools like a ratchet and simple socket set, and obviously gets 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. Well, that's going to wrap up my picks for the top 5 easiest mods for your 2019 and newer Silverado. Now, if you're looking to pick up a couple of really simple mods to further personalize your truck or improve its functionality, then I hope this video gave you some ideas. Now, of course, these are just my picks. There are a bunch of mods that really fit the bill, but I personally think these 5 are a great place to start. Drop us a comment below letting us know if there are any other mods you'd add to your list, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future content. Keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.